friends. Turn this down a little bit. Oh, does it not do it based on that? Yes, it does. Let's turn it down this way. Hello, my friends. Hello, hello. How are we today? How are we doing? Hello, Comic. Hello, Coyote. How are we? We are sitting in queue again. I think because we're logging in much later in the day, it's a much higher queue. But it's already gone down by quite a bit since I went downstairs to make tea. Hey, Raymond. Also, my name isn't Miko. My name is Mikan. I'm doing good. I was a little nauseous earlier. I was having I got a little motion sick. But I'm doing okay now. I had lunch, I ate, still haven't gotten my COVID results back, which I'm really hoping I get that soon. But Miko isn't my name. Miko's not my name, Mikan is my name. They're two very different words. But I'm doing good, all in all. Oh, it went down again. We're at like 3,700 in the queue, but that's not too bad. It's moving. It's moving, it's going. So we're just gonna take it easy in the just chatting until we get in. It's hard to see here. I'll hop over to the big screen so you can see it. Okay, so you can see here. Here, this little tells me how far I am in the queue, and it goes down as we get closer. So you can see right now it's like 3689. It was like 4,000 something when I first got in. So it refreshes every now and then. Yeah, now you can see 3647. So that's how I can tell the number goes down as we go. So I'll pop back over to just chatting. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, but I have a little surprise. I have a little surprise for everybody. Guess what's back? Guess what's back? I figured out how to do it. Please tell me that worked. I will hydrate. I have some tea.
Drinking the water!
I realized I was overcomplicating it. I realized I was overcomplicating things. And because it plays through OBS, because I could hear it, even when you guys weren't hearing it, I could hear it. I set OBS up as an audio source. So y'all can hear it now, and it'll play again. I figured it out. I solved the puzzle. I solved the problem. I think I forgot to open VTS React. Which I think I need open. Like, Hawkbar to do this, I don't actually need open, but I do think I need VTS React open for that stuff to work. So I will have that open. Hopefully, because it's now 4:30, we won't have that internet hiccup that we keep having. Hopefully. That's my plan. That's my intention. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I'm also working on updating my overlays and other stuff. Okay, we're down to 3590. Nice. So how's everybody today? How are we doing? I want to know how you guys are doing. Because I'm finally feeling a little better. I'm bummed that I didn't get to go to Hot Pot for my friend's birthday, but, you know, didn't want to risk it. I may step away because I don't know if my friend is going to bring me stuff from H Mart today, or if he's just picking it up is going to bring me at another time. Ooh, Takemichi. He's a good boy. Your birthday? It's almost your birthday! When's your birthday, Coyote? When's your birthday? Happy almost birthday. Happy almost birthday. That's soon. Holy shit, that's a month from now. Oh my god. We're in December. 2021 is almost over. That's fucking weird. That's weird to think about. That's a lot. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot to that. I'm not ready for 2022. I'm kind of ready for 2022. But I'm not totally ready for 2022. I'm not... Yeah. I'm 30. I'm 33. I'm ancient. I'm an ancient Oh, shit. We got the lobby error. How did we get the lobby error? And then the whole thing crashes. I'm gonna turn that off for a second. So y'all can't see me type my password in. We'll see if this actually happens. Let's see if we can get back in. I don't know why it does this thing that it does sometimes. Okay, so we don't seem to have gotten pushed back in the queue at all. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. Strange. Very strange. Okay. Well, it's fine. This may take, like, the first hour of our stream, but we'll do it. It's fine. My birthday is in March. My birthday is March 9th. We'll do something. We'll do something to celebrate my birthday this year. What we will do, I'm not totally sure. I have something that I'd maybe like to do. I'll see if I can make it happen. I'll see if I can make it happen. I'm not convinced I can make it happen, but we'll see. We'll see if I can make it happen. I love my theme music. Okay, our queue is going down. 3, 4, 4, 9. Okay, so it seems like we are properly back in the queue. Hopefully we won't keep getting lobby errors. Because this is the first time I've gotten one. Y'all have seen how easily I've gotten in when we have started around 1 o'clock. What are these two doing? Are they looking for attention? Sometimes my cats get really excited and then they start, like, play fighting with each other. And it sounds like that's what's going on. I would maybe... Well, I want to see how some other stuff goes, and maybe we will do a birthday donathon for reasons if some things happen. We'll see. We'll see. Ba-ba-dum. They're just getting rowdy. My cats are very rowdy. They're rowdy lads. It's just how they are. And we were just downstairs and they didn't get treats because I was trying to make tea. So they're all just wound up.
What are you doing?
They're just wound up.
Yeah, wound up for sure. Don't be asshole.
Rosie, he won't bite my phone, but he will, like, put himself in front of my phone, is a thing that he will do. Ooh, 3280. Okay, so this is moving. My December tea recommendations. Okay, well, still the Republic of Tea blueberry green tea. Delicious. I don't know when Republic of Tea starts releasing their caramel apple tea. I don't know when they start releasing that. Okay, it seems like right now you can buy it on their website. And that is delicious. I will drop a link to it because this is like my favorite tea. I love this shit. If they don't start carrying it in my supermarket soon, I may order it online. Cause holy shit, it's so good. This is my like #1 tea. Bulk. Bulk? I can buy it in bulk, you say? For $69. Nice. I fucking might. Oh my god. I might buy a fucking bulk bag of it. Holy shit. I didn't know I could do that. It smells so good and it's so like warm and relaxing. It's so good. And like it's not caffeinated, which is good because we all saw what happened when I had like a really caffeine heavy tea. The fact that I can get a fucking bag of 250 for 69 nice dollars, that's fucking good to know. That's good to know. I'm gonna keep that in my back. I'm gonna keep that knowledge in my back pocket. Did I get a... So right now, the thing is, I'm trying to get a throne wish list, but I am so fucking deep... Fuck! I thought it was loading. I'm still in the wait list. So if any other VTubers have, like, an invite code for a throne, I'd appreciate it. If you could hook me up, I'll do a little something something for you. I don't know. Get me an invite code. Because I'd put that on there. I'd put that on there and y'all could send me fucking tea. I don't even really know what I want to use it for. I just want to, like, have shit on there. It's like a thing where you can, like, send gifts to streamers, I guess. I mean, it's not lewd, unless you... It's not. It's not. Unless... No. I'm joking. But it's a way to send stuff to streamers without having them have to give up their private details, like addresses. But yeah, if anyone has an invite code for that, Hook your girl up. Hook your girl up. Yeah, I can sting you for free. Look at this. Look at this. For free. I'll do that for anybody, though. You don't even have to ask for that. Like, I want it available as a way to support me. Just trying to see if, like, there's any amount of information about, like, how many people they onboard for a day. Because I've been on this wait list for, like, months. Like, I've been on this wait list, like, for fucking ever. I'm tempted to, like, go into their thread where they initially talk about this and, like, ask if anyone has a code. I don't know if people are still, like, giving them out, but... Okay, we're down to, like, 3,000 in the queue. That's good. That's good. We're making progress. Let's see. Can I fuck with my filters a little here? It feels dark to me. Ew. No. Disgusting. That looks awful. Ew, why is it so gross? I don't know, it looks super dark. Oop, 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 oop. Sorry about that. I fucked up. That was me fucking it up. Here we go. Filters. Yeah, this is a big oof on my part. that. Ew. Oh, you want a crunch? Okay, just a second. Let's see. I have a little popcorn here. You get some crinkle and some crunch because I have to open this bag. There you go. That's the best I can do. I don't have any chips right now. I only have popcorn. Usually when I do crunch, it's chips. Okay, we've broken the 3,000 mark. We are under 3,000. We're at 29.79. After half an hour, okay. That's not too bad. Okay, now we're at 29.07. I think the thing about logging in around 4:30 is like a lot of people are getting off work or making it home from like if their shift ends at 4. So like a lot of people start logging in around like 4 and 5. I think also I have not seen any of original Gavin. I have seen some of the like 2011, 2012 stuff from the rebooted Gavin. I do want to see original Gavin at some point though. I know original Gavin is has been pretty well received. So I do want to see Gavin at some point. I've just never quite gotten around to it. Do you want recommendations? Because I'll give you recommendations. Okay. Okay. If you want to start with Ryder, pick an era, and start there. There are 4 eras to choose from. You can watch Ryder 1. For Showa era Ryder, that's the old stuff, the 70s stuff. Just grab Ryder 1. It's on Shout Factory for free. You can just fucking watch it. If you want to start Heisei, early Heisei, start with Kuga. That is also on Shout Factory for free. You can just fucking watch it right now. You can just go there and watch it. If you want to start with Phase 2 Heisei. Kuga is the start of Phase 1 Heisei. The start of Phase 2 Heisei is Kamen Rider Double. Again, highly recommend. It is getting an anime next year. So that actually would be a really good place to start right now. That you're gonna have to look around. If you can send me a message, I'll hook you up. Or if you want to start with Reiwa, which is the really, really recent stuff. Double was around 2010. Kuga was 2000. Original Rider was the 70s. So if you want to start with the really, really recent stuff, you want to start with Reiwa era Rider. You can start with Kamen Rider 01, which is fucking incredible. It is maybe my favorite rider, definitely within my top 3. It's hard. It's hard to say for sure, but I love 01. I cannot recommend it enough. Did we? Oh, I don't know what the fuck just happened. I cannot recommend 01 enough. It is so good. Shout Factory is putting out a Blu-ray set for 01. It's the whole show. It is the movie, and it is there was a 01 aired in 2020, so there was a short hiatus, about a 5-week hiatus, It started in late 2019 and aired through 2020, and had a short hiatus, about 5 weeks. I think 5 weeks. And they did some weird episodes where they took footage from other episodes and re-edited it and overdubbed it with new dialogue, and most of those were meant to be comedic. They were these kind of little interlude episodes, and those are also included. You don't need to watch them, but I am glad that Shout Factory has decided to preserve them, because it would be a tragedy if those ended up as lost media, because they're really goofy and kind of fun. So those are my recommendations for where to start with Kamen Rider. Is basically just pick an era and start there. They're all incredible. I actually haven't watched OG Rider, but it's there, and I could, for free, on Shout Factory. So either OG Kamen Rider Kuga, both available on Shout Factory for free. You can just stream them. Kamen Rider Double, which is getting an anime next year, which is a sequel, based on a sequel manga that started a couple years ago. Or Kamen Rider 01, which Shout Factory is putting out a Blu-ray release for in the very near future. They have opened pre-orders. So those are my Rider recommendations. They're all very good. Incredible shows. For Super Sentai, if you want to watch a Sentai, my recommendation, you can start with, it kind of depends on where you want to start. I always think Deca Ranger is a good place to start, because Deca Ranger does not have an ongoing villain plotline the way that a lot of other Sentai do. There's a consistent villain, but they are not consistently fighting him. Deca Ranger, they're space police, and it kind of functions as a police procedural where they're kind of investigating different space crimes, different alien crimes every time. If you've heard of Doggy Kruger, if you've seen a big blue dog man in relation to Sentai, that's where he's from. And I think Deca Ranger is just a good starter because you can get very, very invested in the team without having to kind of worry about also you can get invested in the team and how a Sentai functions without kind of dealing with the hefty ongoing plot. Ryu Soldier, I think, is also a really good starter. It's from 3 years ago now? 3 years, that sounds about right. It's a dinosaur Sentai. It is the best of the 4 dinosaur Sentai, easily. It's just so good. I very much recommend Ryu Soldier. What are some other good ones? Some good places to start. Shinkenger, a lot of people started on. Oh, hey, I love Zyuranger. Hey, Thunderbird. I love Zyuranger. Zyuranger is very, very good. Zyuranger is incredible. But Ryu Soldier is the best of the 4 dinosaur Sentai. I also don't know if Zyuranger is a good place. I don't know if the 90s Sentai are a good place to start in general. Shinkenger, a lot of people started on. That was 2009, I think. Shinkenger, a lot of people came in on. It was very popular. I like Shinkenger. Yeah, Sentai is a lot more of, like, what do you like? Do you want to see dinosaur robots? Do you want to see, like, big car robots? Do you want to see animal robots? Do you want one that's about a family? Do you want one that is about, like, people who sort of get along? Like, Sentai's a little more of a mixed bag. Like, I got into Sentai because I saw the final robot from Go-Onger, and I was like, I need fucking context for that thing. I need context for this robot, so I watched the show, and I'm like, damn, this is the hole I live in now. I don't know if I'd recommend Go Andra as a starter because it's a little too goofy. It's really, really goofy. And sometimes that, for a first, like, and it was my first Sentai, and I don't know if I'd recommend it as a first Sentai. Just because I feel like it's a really, really slapstick, off-the-wall humor show, and I think that can be a lot, when you're trying to grasp how Sentai works. But Shinkenger is good, Deca Ranger is good, Ryu Soldier is good. I'd want to recommend Gokaiger because I think it's a fucking masterpiece of literature. But I don't actually think Gokaiger is a good starter because it brings in prior Sentai so heavily because of how it functions as an anniversary series. It is one I definitely recommend watching. Again, it's as a piece of writing and a piece of serialized fiction, it's a fucking masterwork. It's absolutely incredible. But I don't know if I'd recommend it as a starting Sentai. For Ultraman, I'm not super deep in Ultraman yet, but I want so badly to recommend Ultraman Z as a starter Ultraman because it's really good. It's really, really good. But I think it's even better if you have the context of a character, which requires you to watch Ultraman Orb. So, Orb is also really good and is very mellow, and has a very compact cast. So I think Orb is a pretty decent starter, just because it's not overwhelming. I actually, it took me a couple episodes to really get into Orb, but I would say it's my favorite, and I think Orb is really, because Orb is so mellow, I think it's a great place to start. You could also start on Jeed. I started on Jeed. If you really wanted to, you could start on Zet, because Zet is really, really fucking good. It's so good. If it wasn't for this one thing, I would absolutely just be like, yeah, start with Zet. Just start there. It's fine. But I think having that context from Orb really adds a lot. Talking about Tokusatsu and what shows to start on. Yeah, start on Ginga and never fucking understand a single thing about anything that will ever happen. I love Ginga. I really do. I don't even know, like, how I would recommend Ginga normally. I love Ginga. But Ginga S feels like a very standard Ultraman. I don't know how the fuck anyone decided Ginga was a thing that was gonna happen. Ginga felt like someone wanted to do some kind of experiment about what Ultraman could be, and just went absolutely nuts, because it is so different than any other Ultraman story that I have seen. Even like Orb, where Orb doesn't so much rely on the formula of Ultraman that I am picking up on from other ones that I've watched, but those elements are still there. Like, the monster fighting organization is a really small factor in Orb. They're really almost non-existent. But Ginga just doesn't fucking have it at all in Season 1. Ginga is also weirdly broken into two different parts that are slightly shorter than a normal Ultraman, but add up to roughly the length of a normal Ultraman. But Ginga, the just 12 episode bit of Ginga is like, okay, sure, and I love it. I think it's very charming. But also I'm like, what the fuck? Whose decision was this? And then it leads into Ginga S, which is so much more like a standard Ultraman, but having that be
part of tied to Ginga, which was so incredibly different, and having the entire victory storyline in Ginga S and being like, this is the same universe that Ginga took place in. Like, that's fucking bizarre to me. Yes, Ginga feels a lot like someone in college, someone in like a film program in college was like, I'm gonna make a 12 episode Ultraman show. Because there is like one set, there were like 8 people tops who were on that show. They fucking use the soft vinyl toys as props. It's very weird, but if you already are into Ultraman, it's very charming. So it's I don't not recommend Ginga. I love Ginga a lot, but I definitely wouldn't say it should be a first Ultraman. Um, I don't know if I would. I mean, we're not done with Trigger yet, but I don't know if I would recommend Trigger as a full first Ultraman either. Again, it's very good. I like it a lot, but it kind of doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't feel like it would hook me the way that G did, or that Zet did, or even that Orb did, kind of in the long run. Actually, maybe it would the way Orb did, because with Orb, I got very, very invested in Juggler, and I'm also kind of very invested in Ignis, but not to the same degree. I do really like Ginga's design. I still think Orb Origin, possibly my favorite. Orb Origin Saga is also really good. It's a thing where I feel like it was a story someone wanted to tell, not as an Ultraman story, but like someone involved in Orb had this idea and then was like, we could just stick Guy and Juggler in this and attach it to Orb and sell it on that. And it worked. It makes very little sense in the grand cosmic scheme of Orb, but I do kind of really like it. It's very strange, but I do truly, truly like Orb Origin Saga. Um, and I like Juggler just out there being a fucking weirdo. But there's still a lot of Ultraman that I haven't seen, so, take that as you will, where, with Ryder, I have seen... Ah, shit. We got the lobby error again. Let's see if we can get back in very quickly. Obi... are we back? Are we back? Are we here? Are we good? Have we recommenced